Someone asked me last night, Brother Moshe. Yes, darling. Brother Moshe. Do you believe in eternal security?
Uh-oh. No, he didn't.
Forget about what I said. What did Barnava say? Watch this. Verse 13. The one who knew what Enoch said. The one who was a Jewish shepherd over the commonwealth of Israel. He says, be careful. Stay in the Word. Obey the Torah. Lest the ruler of wickedness, the end-time Islamic anti-Mashiach, gets the mastery over us, and through the coming of the anti-Mashiach, he will thrust us from the kingdom. There will be people who will be thrust out of the kingdom by the coming Islamic anti-Mashiach. So much for eternal security. It's getting quiet now. Barnava didn't believe me. He believed the Islamic anti-Messiah and the Islamic faith will find a way to thrust people out of the kingdom. Can I give you my own commentary on eternal security?
Oh, yeah.
As long as I abide in Yeshua, and I love Yeshua, and obey His commandments, I'm secure.
Amen.
If you abide in me and my words abide in you, then then the Father will abide in you. We will come to you and we will manifest ourselves to you. If you abide in me, I'll abide in you. There's eternal security. If you abide in Yeshua, as you have received the Ma'ah Yeshua, so walk ye in Him. You received Him by faith with a kadosh life. That's how you continue to receive Him, by faith with a kadosh life. As you have received Moshiach Yeshua, so walk ye in Him. Then I'm eternally secure. As long as I abide in Him, I am what? Eternally secure. But if I wind up in the local mosque, and I was a Kohen, and I used to do Aliyah, and I used to carry the Torah, and I die, I'm 94, I'm an imam in a mosque, and I'm leading people to Allah, I don't care what you did 50, 40, 30 years, you've been overcome and thrust from the kingdom. My heart breaks for believing parents whose children have gone into Islam. My heart breaks for those people. Well, Barnava believed that you could be thrust from the kingdom. So Barnava didn't believe in eternal security, and neither do I. Neither do I. Because the only security we have is Yeshua. Amen. You are not eternally secure without Yeshua. Amen. So you better finish better than you started. Don't just finish the race. Don't just endure to the end. Overcome in the end. Amen. Hallelujah. Brothers and sisters, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. This is the marathon, 1 Corinthians 9. Only the winner gets the laurel wreath. Only the winner, not the second place finisher, not the third. If you're Israel, you will win over pressure, over temptation, over false religion, over pressure, over manipulation, over your own thinking. You will overcome one by one. All the obstacles in your life will fall like dominoes. And in the end, you will be standing with Yeshua as more than a conqueror. Hallelujah. Each and every one of the obstacles Yeshua will destroy. You are more than a conqueror. More than a conqueror doesn't mean you conquer all the obstacles. More than a conqueror means you arrive at the place Yeshua did, where He says, which of you convicteth me of sin? This world has no part with me. That's when you endure to the end. If you endure to the end, you will be delivered. Your body will be delivered the same way your spirit has been delivered by Yeshua. Amen. And we close with this, verse 14. Get the book, please, for better comprehension next week. Part 3, Bridge over Barnava. Barnava 4:14. Moreover, my brothers, consider this. When you see after many signs and wonders what has happened to Israel, even then they have been abandoned for now. Let us take heed, as it is written, many of us are called, but few are chosen. You know, I'm gonna leave you with a landmine. Turn to your neighbor and say he's gonna landmine us. You ever read that in the Word of Yahweh? Many are called, few are chosen. It's like, now what does that mean? Now we've heard different interpretations, haven't we? We've heard different understandings. But Barnava nails it down for us. Look, he said, ancient Israel, our forefathers, had many signs and wonders, the 10 plagues, and they still fell into what? Idolatry. He said, and even then they have been abandoned. True, because without Yeshua they've been what? Abandoned. Without Yeshua, a man or a woman has been abandoned, because that's the only venue of the Father's love. Let us take heed, as it is written, like them, like us. Turn to your neighbor and say, like them, like us. They were called, but two entered the promised land. It's not if you were called, it's if you are willing to enter the promised land. Barnava didn't believe in eternal security. We are all called to enter the promised land and return to Israel and rule the earth with Yeshua. Question is, will we be there? We're called to that. Question is, only you can choose that for yourself. I'll say that again. We are, write it down, or make a mental note. We are called to rule and reign from Yerushalayim. Question is, will we choose that for ourselves? Now that's good. I think I'm going to listen to the tape. We are called to that. Many are called to that. Every believer is called to rule and reign with Yeshua from Yerushalayim. Question is, will we choose that for ourselves? We love you. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you for coming. See you next week. Same back time. Same. You will excuse me as I have to go to the wedding. Thank you, Angela. We love you. Shabbat Shalom.